As you can see, each of my leaves keep the dark green in the middle and the lighter green in the middle. The variegated plait has stayed the same. That is because on each time I came to the outer edge, I did a turning stitch rather than the standard windmill stitch. The turning stitch was cross, twist, twist, cross, whereas the windmill is just a cross stitch, cross, twist, pin, cross. So it's cross, twist, twist, pin, cross, in order to keep the colors the same. That was just my choice. It's easier to do it the other way, but that was what I decided to do. We've now come to the point where the plait is completed to here, the leaf is completed to here in the corner, which needs a windmill. So it's a cross, twist, and place a pin in between the center two pairs, and then complete the cross. In that way, you still have the light green together and the miscellaneous colors together. But the question is, what do you now do to get down to the bottom? All four pairs need to be used. And in using all four pairs, we're going to do a plait. We're going to pretend that each pair is one thread. A plait usually starts with a cross stitch, but you already have a cross stitch when you did the windmill. So you do not need to do another cross stitch, you simply need to begin the plait. And the plait, since you have a cross stitch already completed, is now a twist cross. The tensioning is really important here. Pull the outside two pairs and the inside two pairs. So it's out and in. You'll feel like you need to have 4 extra hands. Twist, cross, pull the outside and then the inside, and keep tensioning. Twist, cross. You want to get down to the pinhole, which is a picot. Let's see, are we there? I'd say yes. And you're going to say, but we have too many threads. That's right. Please consider the outside 2 threads being 1 pair, which means you're going to do a twist, twist, twist. Because the threads are so thick, I'm not doing 5 twists. I just did 3 twists. I then go under the outside pair, bring it, I got caught there, go under the outside pair, bring the outside pair towards the center, point your needle down, your pin down, and put it in the pinhole. That was the outside pair. Take the inside pair from around the outside, around the pin to the inside, and place it back down. The thread is so thick you do not need to do 2 more twists. But don't forget to tension it around the pin. Now continue. It's a cross, twist, cross, because you do need to do a cross stitch when you're starting the next plait. My goodness. So it's twist, cross, tension. Twist, cross, tension. Twist, cross, tension. And you should be at the bottom. In fact, looking at that, I'd say we've gone too far. I'm going to take out the last one. Because this thread is so thick, we want to be able to connect them. I have now completed on the left side already what we just did on the right side. So lengthen all the threads. And there are so many threads. Yes, you could do a cloth stitch and more or less join them all, but that's really difficult. And really all you want to do is bring them all together. So if they're all really long, I'm going to pull them together and we're going to do a half hitch around them right here at the point. So choose one thread, which would be an outside thread. And let's untwist this a little bit here. It's just twisted because it's been sitting together. So that we have an outside thread. With that outside thread, hold all the threads together in one hand. Pull them as smoothly as you can. This extra thread, put it in your hand as well. But the extra thread, I'm going to pull it up and make a loop. So here's a loop that I just made. I'm going to put my finger inside of it so you see that I don't lose it. I am now going to take the bobbin over the top of the threads, under the threads, all of the threads, and into that loop I made. It's in my loop. There's the loop. It's in the loop. I'm going to pull my bobbin through and work the thread so it comes all the way up to the top and is as tight as possible around those threads. I can take each one individually and pull it if I want, but I need to make sure that it's nice and firm inside that hitch. And of course you would like it to be in the middle so that it looks better. Do the same thing again. Pull the long thread down to the side, make a loop. Here's my loop. The bobbin goes under all the threads and inside the loop. Pull the bobbin through and again place that hitch up next to the previous hitch. It really looks nice if you can do quite a few of these. It gives you a nice little tassel. So continue to pull them and so you can get a nice tension. Now, notice if I pull too hard, it's way on this side. So you've got to be careful to keep it in the middle. But I wanted you to see that you can easily take it out of being straight. It's called fiddling. Keep playing with it until you get it where you want it to be. I can see that there's a little loop there, but you're going to continue to make more half hitches. Pull it down, make a loop. There's your loop. Put your bobbin under all these threads and into the loop and pull the hitch up to the top. I do 4 or 5 of them until you get it so that it's nice and tight and you like it where it is. That's all there is to this project, and we'll go on to the next one. Thank you for joining me this evening, this afternoon, today, whatever time it is for you, and enjoy your piece. I did all of these leaves with the method where you hold the 3 bobbins in your hand. I'm finding for me after all these years, and that's a new technique for me, that I really like them. So give the leaves as much practice as you can. Unfortunately, practice makes perfect.